Last time we looked at the original Far Cry and it was very frustrating at times, but all the concepts for a great game were there, just not executed too well. That's why sequels exist. Far Cry 2 is the first main entry developed by Ubisoft after Crytek left to make Crysis, and is generally well received. It went towards the realistic side of things and left some players annoyed and half chubbed. I'm generally not a fan of realism in games, but as long as the mechanics aren't intrusive and ruin the flow of gameplay, I can get into it. So here we go, Far Cry, go into Africa, take the Jeep. There's a Jeep sponsor. Why? Far Cry 2 is set in an African war zone. You play as a mercenary. There are a few characters to choose from, but they all play the same. Just choose the one you resonate with the most and jump right in. You start in the back of a Jeep, go into your hotel room with your driver explaining what's going on. There are two factions fighting to gain control, and people are getting killed. You know, war stuff. Just as you're about to get into the hotel, you catch malaria and black out. That's fun, isn't it? It's Africa. Anything could happen. When you wake up, you're greeted by the Jackal, the man you're sent there to kill. He's the one responsible for arming the two factions. He talks all kinds of shit, waving his big cock around, and tells you that you failed your mission and you can't kill him, so go find something else to do. Then you black out again and wake up to gunshots. I don't know if you can survive this part, but I got Rambo'd and got dragged into a house by a guy from the APR, one of the factions. Now you're their errand boy for the rest of the game, going to places and killing bitches. For the first couple of missions, you're taught how the game works. There's a buddy system where they can help you in tight spots or give you alternate ways to complete missions, which upgrades your safe houses to be better equipped with ammo and healing items. There's a gun shop in various locations on the map where you can buy guns and upgrades in. Guns get dirtier the more you use them, just like a flashlight, so you have to replace them once in a while. Once you buy a gun, you get an infinite supply of it in the storage area next to the shop, so be sure to replace them regularly, or they'll fucking jam, like, jam. Strawberry jam. Vehicles can break down, so you have to repair them. It's pretty slow, but you can buy upgrades that lets you repair faster. There are also upgrades for ammo capacity, healing syringes, weapon reliability, important shit. To pay for them, you need diamonds. You get diamonds usually at the start of a mission, or find them in briefcases all over the map, which gives players an incentive to explore. The graphics are still pretty, at least as pretty an unsaturated desert country with trees occasionally can be. There's like a shit brown filter over the screen and I don't know why they did it. Where are the colors? I've never been into any African country, but I doubt they're this bleak and lifeless. I didn't use any graphics mods for this video because I tried to look at the game as vanilla as possible, unless it's really old looking. So use a color mod for this game, your eyes will thank you. The first thing I noticed is how minimal the UI is. The UI elements like the ammo count, health bar doesn't show up unless it's needed. And that makes a very immersive experience. There's no mini-map or compass. You actually have to pull out a map to see what's around. That's awesome. This is the type of realism I like in games. The gunplay is alright, it's way more accurate than the last game, and you can use iron sight now like a modern shooter. The number of bullets it takes to kill someone is still kinda off to me though, but I think it's just me being picky this time. Otherwise it's pretty satisfying to pop a dude in the head. Stealth is not quite there yet though. There's a silenced pistol, which is cool, but stealth is still difficult to use. There's a camel suit you can buy in a store, but I don't think that did anything. It cost like 45 diamonds too, so all that was wasted. The music is pretty hype though. When things get tense, the fast drums start kicking in, and I've never been so hard during a gunfight in my life. The mission structure is pretty simple. It's either you drive somewhere to kill a guy or drive somewhere to blow shit up. It's fun enough, I guess, but that's all you'll be doing for the entirety of the campaign. I haven't done many of the side quests, so I can't speak for those, but for the few that I've played, it's pretty much the same as the campaign mission. The gunshot missions have you drive to a location and blow up trucks in exchange for new weapons. There are also missions where you deliver passports to refugees in exchange for malaria pills. Overall, mission variety is a little boring. You really have to love the gameplay to do everything in this game. I would have liked it more if there were more story scenes in between, but there's not much of that. Driving is an integral part of the game. You drive a lot, everywhere, and it's not fun. There's an incentive to drive around. Like I said, there are diamonds scattered all over the place, and you need diamonds to upgrade your gear, but the map makes it very tedious. There are obstacles everywhere, so there are no shortcuts. Rocks, trees, water, the paths are narrow. It's fine if you're exploring and sightseeing, but why the hell do I have to travel to the far corner of a map every time I start a mission? It's so far! And with enemy outposts in between shooting at you, making you have to stop, kill them, and repair your car, so much time is wasted. There is fast travel in this game. There are bus stops at certain locations on the map that you can, well, bus to, but whoever heard of a mercenary taking a bus to the location to kill a man? It just doesn't sound as cool. At least it's an option. They could have made it so you can fast travel to outposts after you clear them. That would have fixed the problem of objectives being too far and constant gangbanging when you cross the road. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna talk about the story now, so if you don't want to spoil, then skip the timestamp. Okay, so you failed at killing the Jackal, and now you're just working for these two factions. But there's not really motivation to do anything they tell you. They're not gonna find the Jackal for you, you're just a little goon. So you just kind of keep going, just blow shit up, killing dudes. Until out of nowhere the Jackal pops out and just talks to you for some reason. Like, what? There's next to no motivation to hunting them down. In fact, you don't even get to hunt them down. It turns out that he's actually the good guy this whole time. He supplied the two factions in hopes of them killing each other. That didn't work out as the two factions decided to work together to conquer Africa. Despite the lackluster story, the ending gameplay session is probably one of the best things I ever played. I was surprised too when I got to this part. Throughout the game, your buddies will help you in various ways, from helping out on missions to reviving you when you get incapacitated. They show that they're willing to stay by your side through thick and thin, brothers and sisters from another mother. Every time they call me to meet them at a safe house to discuss their plans for the mission, I smile. When I walk in and see them whistling or working out, or whatever random shit, I can't help but chuckle. I felt like we had a genuine bond. We were friends. The best of friends. I was naive. I understood that when I walked over to the landing zone to collect a case of diamonds for the Jackal. What? Marty? What are you doing here? Wait, Andre? What's going on? Shoot me? No. No. It can't be. I realized as soon as he took out his shotgun and blasted at me, there is no God. Greed is all there is. We walk around working for the big guys, trying to get a slice of the pie, and we finally get it. We want even more. But when isn't enough? Will it ever be enough? These are the questions I ponder every night. There is no answer. All there is just a deep dark hole in my heart, screaming for companionship even when I know such thing does not exist. Reality truly is cruel. Anyway, I started blasting. After killing my friends, I blasted my way to the faction leaders and killed them. Now we're at the ending. There are two choices. Blow yourself up or go to the border and kill yourself. Whoa. Whoa, what? From my understanding, blowing up the mountain protects the refugees running away. And the case of diamonds is for bribing the border guards to let the refugees run away. And also killing yourself. Why? I don't fucking know. The Jackal said that while you have malaria, you might as well just kill yourself. It's incurable now. So okay. Whatever. I don't know, man. Either way, both you and the Jackal dies because whichever option you don't do, the other will. That's the end. What the fuck? So should you play Far Cry 2, aka African Driving Simulator, aka Malaria Survival Guy, aka Gunjammer? It really depends on what you want in the game. If you want an open world full of missions to do, a lot of driving, and realism to its gameplay, then this is probably one of the best. It has just enough challenge to make you keep playing, even if it is a bit hard to get into. On the other hand, if you want more of a story-driven experience with a plot to motivate you forward, then this might not be for you. I'm in the middle in this one. I played the game, had some fun, enjoyed the ride despite the flaws, but I probably won't be going back to Africa anytime soon. I've seen enough. I spent about 12.5 hours on this game, and I bought it at like $6 on GOG. And it's worth the money, even at the $10 that it normally costs these days. So verdict, it's fun, but the very hard to get into kind of fun. Like BDSM. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you like, Give my channel a subscribe. My channel is good. Give me likes. Give me likes too. Give me give me a like. I take it as an approval to my existence. Damn, that's so sad, dude. Holy fuck.